What is up, metalheads? What is up? It is Heavy Metal Pokemon here, and I am coming back. We are hot, we are big, we are hype. Anyways, enough of that. So, league status. We're in a new league. We are in the NDBL, that is the National Dex Battle League. Check out the description below. Anyways, so let's get a little league overview of previous. PBL Season 2, we went 2-10. It was awful. I thought I drafted a good team, and then I played it terrible. So, there was like a few matches where I should have won, and I somehow messed up everything. So that was that. NBA, we went 5-7. Going 0-4 in the last 4 battles with a +13 differential. Mostly thanks to Mega Mawile, but yeah, we were 1-7 going into that. So there's like you're out of playoffs by a long shot. So yeah, so there's that. The Delta Battle League, we also went 5-7, maybe it was 5. What did they had 13 weeks, so 5-8. We had to take 2 forfeits. Had a family emergency for one, and then I was out of town and couldn't schedule the battle with the guy, which sucked. Yeah, I needed to win like the last 3 matches I had, so I did pretty good. I was on the up and up, but I think actually losing to the Boston Weasels really knocked me out of that. So anyways, that's where we were in the Primal Clash League, which I didn't get a chance to actually upload it in the battles. We were 4-2, and only 1 loss was an actual loss, and that was a huge loss. It was a -5. I tried to bring a Trick Room team, and it didn't go well. Yeah, I tried to bring like Trick Room wall breaking Gallade, regular Gallade. I didn't get Mega Gallade. I had Mega Sableye, and it just went terrible from there. I didn't get the KO on the first turn, and he hits a Hurricane. So yeah, that was joy. Yeah, and then the second loss was again due to the family emergency that I had. The rest of the wins were huge wins. One was a +3, and then a +4, and then a +1 against Lucky. He had a pretty good matchup against us. We pulled it out. There could have been some stuff I could have done to, make, of course, the match a bit, more of a bigger differential, but we played well overall on that. So anyways, enough with that. Let's go over the team real quick for the NDBL. For me, so we're right now 0-1 because we're taking over a team. Actually, I wasn't going to join this league because I was in the Primal Clash League. We're taking over Fortress team, the Dallas Starmies. We're still going to be the Denver Rapid Ash, of course. But we're taking over Fortress team, and our team is Victini, Gardevoir, Jellicent, Diancie, Electivire, Mega Audino, Excadrill, Tyranitar, Sock, Cofagrigus, and Vileplume. So, cool thing about this league is you have to draft a mon from each generation, which that was super hard to do. So making the changes on Forge's team was tough, but I think we made a lot better. Like before, luckily no one drafted Conk, but any fighting type really just kind of went through my team like paper. So I had to kind of fix that big fighting weakness. I now have a huge Earthquake weakness, but I think we can work around that. That's a little easier to work with than instead of like literally every mon just Mach Punch and stuff. So I felt that Earthquake spam was easier to deal with than fighting moves, So that's good. So our first match is going to go against Adam. He beat Colton week 1, a 4-0 with Cresselia just sitting on the field. So we got a plan for that, and he's got Mega Lopunny, so let's just take a look over his team real quick, and then we'll get into the team that I'll be bringing. Where'd it go? Great Giratinas United. Alright, so he has Thundurus Incarnate, Empoleon, Aromatisse, Machamp, Mismagius, Lopunny, Cresselia, Salamence, Quagsire, Credilli, and Togetic. I see him definitely bringing Thundurus Incarnate. Definitely going to get some taunts off on my team, I think. Empoleon, possibly. Aromatisse could be a good one to bring as well. Know he's going to be bringing Mega Lopunny and Cresselia for sure. We have answers for everything on his team, which is great. But like I said, the biggest threats I see coming: Thundurus, Mega Lopunny, Cresselia. We have an answer for Salamence actually. So yeah, we're pretty well set in that. So let's get right into the team builder, and let me switch. And bam! Hey, look, there I am. Alright, here we go. NDBL Team 1. First up, Akiko's. Our Akafagrigus. It's a physically defensive set, pretty much there to wall the Mega Lopunny, losing the Scrappy ability as soon as it touches us. We can fire off a Will-O-Wisp right after a Pain Split, because we do take 50% roughly from a high jump kick. Return does about 40. But yes, that high jump kick is going to do some damage to us. We also have, we have Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Pain Split, Rest. I figured I couldn't find another good move really to run. I didn't want to run Toxic Spikes because I really want the Will-O-Wisp actually before the Mega Lopunny, because it does a lot of work to the team. So I really wanted to make sure that I could hinder that as much as possible. Max defense, 248 HP, and then 8 in this Spadef. Yeah, there we go. Next up on the list is Choice Scarf Sock. Hikaru, with the Sturdy ability, 164 speed. I outspeed Mega Lopunny with the Choice Scarf here. With Close Combat, Rock Slide, Ice Punch, and Poison Jab. Ice Punch can OHKO the Salamence for us. It can Rock Slide, and Ice Punch can take out the Thundurus after Stealth Rock damage, or Life Orb. So we are good there. Close Combat will take out the Mega Lopunny. We do outspeed it by 1 point. We did speed creep it, so that is good. 88 in the HP, 4 in the defense. I kept the 88, keep it odd, so if it does get the rocks, like I didn't think it will, but keep it odd. And then 252 attack. So basically that's what it is. It's here to, hit stuff and hit stuff hard. Alright, next up is Rosetta the Diancie. Leftovers Clear Body, Diamond Storm, Earth Power, Moonblast, and Toxic. Toxic the Cresselia, or anything else, hopefully. Earth Power, in case we're stuck in, like we can predict the Empoleon switch or something like that. Diamond Storm for the Thundurus, Moonblast for stab, so if we're in against Mega Lopunny, and then Toxic, like I said, for the Crest with 252 HP, 252 Spadef, 4 in the defense, with a minus speed nature, so that way I can do a max amount of damage with the Diamond Storm. So there's that. Next up is Dragonzord the Tyranitar, Leftovers, Sandstream, Rock Slide, Dragon Dance, Crunch, and Stealth Rock. 228 speed allows me to outspeed Thundurus after a Dragon Dance, so as long as I'm not in against him first, I can Dragon Dance up. I can Rock Slide against him, and he will faint. Crunch is a 2-hit KO after +1. It's possibly not a 2-hit KO. It's a roll on the 2-hit KO, depending on the set and if it's Culberberry. So, but yeah, I do 80% at +1. So this is a good set. Like I said, hopefully we can get up Stealth Rock so we can Rock Slide against Thunder. So even if he does try to maybe taunt me or T-Wave me, I can just Rock Slide against it first turn, and it will get knocked out without having to Dragon Dance up, which is great. And then we can get Mega Audino in later to get that paralyzation off of me. Alright, next up is Dream Girl, the Gardevoir. Life Orb Trace with Calm Mind substitute Shadow Ball and Psyshock. Yeah, Synchronize might have been good, but I felt Trace could be, give me something good, possibly get the Levitate off or something. So that, it gives me, that earthquake resistant, that immunity there. Calm Mind substitute, hopefully against like the Cresselia. Can't do much to me. I have Shadow Ball for the Cresselia, Psyshock for the Lopunny if I can predict that switch, because it's a regular Gardevoir. It's not a Mega Gardevoir right there. So it's going to take some damage from that Mega Lopunny. Fake Out's going to hurt. Moving you behind the sub, I think we'll be okay. We can just Psyshock it and boom, it's gone. Yeah, just max speed, max special attack. It'd be the best set for it. Possibly look into something a little later, but I think that's what we're going to go with right now. It fits the set quite well. And last but not least is Gizmo, the Mega Dino, with the Regenerator, Dazzling Gleam, Wish, Heal Bell, and Toxic. 220 HP, so it gives me 402. It's divisible by 3, so in case I can come in, like take a hit, switch out, and then we'll get that HP back. 28 in the defense, just where I put the rest of the EVs. 8 in the special attack, so we can get our hair more with the Dazzling Gleam. And then 252 in the defense. And then, so we have the Heal Bell, so we can heal the team, get them back up, regenerated, going good. Wish to pass, either to the team or to Mega Dino itself. And then Toxic, again, to go against the Crest to stall, to hopefully, beat it out. So we do have the Heal Bell, the Wish, so hopefully we can do that. So this is the team. Like I said, I have answers for everything against, possibly bring against us, which is great. Yeah, a lot of stuff really focused on Mega Lopunny and Crest, but I see that as the biggest threats. And then we have answers, like I said, for everything else. Psyshock, Shadow Ball on the regular Gardevoir. Dragon Zord is going to be doing a lot of work for us as well if we can get some Dragon Dances up, and if we're not paralyzed. So, because the Crest isn't going to do much to us. In the Sand, Moonblast does 30%. Without the Sand, it does 40%. So there's that. So I think we're going to be good as a team overall. Go ahead and leave down in the comments below what you think of the team, what do you think I should have brought one. If you think I did good, blah blah blah, all the fun normal stuff. If you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and headbang that like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe and become a Metalhead today. But as always, bros, keep gaming. Don't work. Gonna stay in. Spin block there. Doesn't do anything. And let's go for a dynamic punch. There's a star. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it just to see.